Bill McIntosh teaches AI non-stop. Success is his game, marketing's his fame. McIntosh, the marketing ace, follow his lead to the winning place. With AI become a spin, join him now, learn to win. Learn his way, don't delay. If you do, you'll make your fortune today.
Hey, so there's my somewhat corny intro. So hello and welcome to the show. Of course, I'm Bill McIntosh. I'm your host. We're going to be talking about AI today. We're going to be talking about business building, about selling digital products and courses online. And we're going to talk about several different tools that you can use to generate profit on the internet. So that's today. And I've got several action-packed episodes or segments, I should say. Oh, and let me get rid of this. There we go. Ready to go. And we're going to be talking about several really cool things. So I'm going to be showing you a sneak peek behind the scenes about how we're using AI to create ads, commercials, video ads, image ads, and a bunch of different stuff. There's an all new kind of ad that we're testing right now that is just awesome. And I'll be showing you, I'll show you the ad, and then I'll show you step by step all the tools we use to make it. And there are ads that can be used whether in social media for organic posts or trying to get things to go viral, or for paid advertisements, which are one of my favorite ways to blow up a business quickly. If you want to blow it up and make lots of, in a good way, right, with profit flying everywhere, then I find that paid ads can work really well. And right now, you have an edge over massive advertisers that are spending a fortune trying to get business online. If you use the tools I'm going to show you today, it puts it in the hands of anyone, any person with just a short little bit of training. I'll have about 10 to 15 minutes worth of training to show you how to use it. And you will be empowered to go head to head against some of these big brands and be able to win and get all the business you need with these really cool, really different looking ads. We also have some news about Midjourney. If you use Midjourney for generating images for your business or for fun, there's a really cool update with Midjourney that makes it a powerful, profitable tool for selling stuff online. And of course, today we're going to be talking about commission chain reaction. So this is a training series that I've been doing for the last several weeks. We are now on part 4 of commission chain reaction. And so it is lesson 4. And that is going to be our action-packed show. Also, I will be taking questions from the audience. So what we do is when we do these segments, we take on-topic questions related to the segment as we get to them. And then at the end, I'll throw it open and you can ask me anything. And of course, I'm the guy that over all these great many years, over 20 years of building and growing businesses online, I've been able to generate over $100 million in revenue. And I've been lucky enough to have been part of the evolution of digital business over the years. And so I'd like to share my perspective, and hopefully my goal is to help you build and grow your business using these digital strategies. So if you haven't yet, give me a big hello in the chat. Say hi, be friendly, right? Let me know you're here. Give me a hello. And let's take a look at the chat. Okay, chat is going. Awesome. Then, of course, behind the scenes, we've got producer Nick, and he'll be coming on mic a little bit later, I'm sure. He's here with us today, and he'll be helping me wrangle the chat and the questions while we are live. So it looks like a lot of you are joining me today. There's something new about today's show, and it's something that I'm unfamiliar with. So we have now qualified for monetization. This is our new channel. Really, we've only been doing this for a little bit about, I think, 2 months now. We've been working on this channel. And so we've qualified for monetization. And I want to play around with that today. If you would like to be part of an experiment, I'm actually going to see how we can get ads running on the live stream. And then next week, I'll tell you how much money we made. How about that, right? If you participate, I'll give you the inside scoop. But let's see. I want to go into the YouTube studio. And okay, so it does look like I can put ads into the stream. I've never done it before. So I think I'll wait. I'm going to do it a little bit later before we get into that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you one of our new AI ads. Would you like to see that? It's something brand new we're doing. We've been having a lot of fun with these AI ads. You know, last week, I think I showed you our ad of the presidents promoting push button AI, right? And then, of course, Elon Musk, Elon Musk anyway, promoting it as well. And yeah, so I'm going to show you our latest ad. And then I'm going to show you how we made it. And producer Nick can come on. He was really instrumental in helping me create this. So maybe he'll come on and talk a little bit about it. But I'm going to show you step by step every tool we used, exactly how we made it. And they're all tools that are either free or very inexpensive, and you can use them all. They take no training. They're not like, there are some tools that are like video editing tools that are really complicated and take a long time to learn. Not the stuff I'm going to show you today. And in under an hour, you could, from watching my video training to being able to have a really amazing commercial. So awesome. Okay, audience is getting bigger. Good. Glad to see that. So all right. Well, then we're going to start the first segment, and we're going to get right into it. Here we go. Start of segment 1. AI in the use for advertisements and viral social media posts. That is where it's at. When people want to drive more traffic to their websites and want more customers coming to their businesses or to be able to buy what they're selling, I am finding that AI created advertisements or AI created viral content pieces are just destroying it. And this is something that is easy to do. I think a lot of people assume that some of these really amazing looking ads that you can create, that they're hard and complicated and you need to learn a bunch of fancy stuff, and it's just not true. So today I'm going to show you an ad that we're running right now that we're testing. I think it's going to become our #1 ad that's going to generate a heck of a lot of money for us. I'll show you that ad, and then we're going to walk through step by step, and I'll show you how we made it, all the tools. And don't worry, the tools that we use to create it are either free or very inexpensive. And literally anyone can do this. So let's start out. First off, we're going to show you the ad so you can see an example of what I'm talking about. And if you know a little bit about me, I like to use AI in videos and in music and in other things. And I like to do it in kind of a fun, sometimes weird fashion, right? I do it a little tongue in cheek, have fun with it. I don't ever try to get too serious of like trying to make AI pretend to be human or make AI pretend to, like, especially in video and forms like that. I think it's important to be like, very much being aware that you're having fun with AI and you're not just trying to pretend that your videos are real humans, is really the point. So that being said, I'll show you one. It's a sci-fi oriented ad, and it sells, of course, my flagship product, Push Button AI, is what we sell there. So by the way, if you are not a Push Button AI member, you'll see the ad and you can go sign up for our free masterclass and become a member, because in my opinion, it is the single most powerful AI tool that you can use right now to generate profit. So with that being said, let me show you the ad and then we'll get into how we made it. Here we go.
You can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business. If you have tried and failed at building an online business, or you've got no idea where to start, there is good news for you. We are entering a new exciting era of AI, and I'm here to teach you how to use it to build and grow an online business. Because I'm handing you a blueprint, a business in a box powered by AI, and it's called Push Button AI. Imagine a tool so smart it does all the heavy lifting for you. Builds an info product business, sets up hosting, launches the website, and even crafts engaging email sequences. Here's the thing. This isn't like anything else out there, and this is based on what's working right now. Push Button AI is based on my experience of generating over $100 million over the last 20 years and helping over 81,942 customers build and grow their own online businesses. If you'd like to find out more about this, register now and dive into my free live demo to uncover strategies and traffic tricks that will pivot your business and skyrocket your online business from surviving to thriving. Imagine what your life would look like today if you bought Bitcoin when it was $1. You now have the same opportunity with push-button AI since nobody else is doing this. Don't miss out this time.
Cool, right? So that you can create something just like that for your website, for your business. And whether you want to use it for social viral posts or whether you want to use it for paid ads like I do, it's incredibly powerful. And I can tell you from all of our testing that our AI image ads, our AI video ads stand out. They get lots of clicks and they outperform traditional advertising by a large margin. In fact, right now we have an AI ad running that is double, maybe triple the performance of a traditional ad. We have one ad, which is usually me, like a headshot like this, talking head, which is the traditional type that's been used for many, many years. And then we have put it head to head against just an AI generated image. And the image beat me double to triple. So these strategies are really, really effective. And you can do this. And in as little as an hour from the time you watch the training I'm about to give you, you could actually have completely created an ad just like that one. That's how easy these tools are to use. So with that being said, I'm going to fire up this teleprompter right here. I'm going to try. Note for editor, you can edit this piece out as I fumble with the teleprompter. Okay. And so, okay, here we go. So something comparable to that ad that you just saw would take a qualified professional a long time to create. So if you were going to go out and hire a video editor and hire someone to create the voiceover, right? That voiceover you heard was AI. That wasn't human. The song, the music you heard, that was not created by a human. That was AI. Obviously all the images were AI, and the entire thing from beginning to end was AI. And you can do this without having to hire an expert. And you can do this in under an hour with zero technical know-how. So I showed you what we made, and we used 4 different AI tools to make this particular ad. But I think the biggest one that was used the most is RunwayML. So if you haven't heard of RunwayML, it's a video editing tool powered by AI. And we used it to pull the entire thing together. Then I'll show you step by step how we did. But RunwayML is a suite of powerful video editing tools. It has AI green screen capability, AI motion tracking to be able to have dynamic stuff that moves around on the screen. And like I could take my finger and put a little, some text or another image and then have it follow and move around with my finger. It does what's called image upscaling, which will help you take images and make them high resolution. It does automatic video transcription. If you upload a video, it will transcribe it. It can do captioning, automatic captioning on screen, like you saw the words that were on that ad. It can help you with adjusting the color grading of video. And it gives you the ability to remove anything you want out of a video. So if you've got a video and there's like a person standing in the way who shouldn't be there, well, Runway will just get rid of them and fill in the background, and it'll look like they were never there. And a heck of a lot more. But mostly Runway is known for something called Gen 2. It is their AI video generation tool, also known as text to video. And that's what we use to make the videos that you saw in that ad, all those little scenes. So we took an image, we put it into Runway, and then we have Runway, which takes that image and translates it into a cool looking AI scene, and it animates it. Okay. So you saw those examples of that. And Runway's Gen 2 is probably, I would say it's probably the most advanced text to video or image to video AI tool that you've got access to right now. Now, the crazy thing about this tool is it's really still in its infancy. They're developing and improving this tool continuously. And if you know about the AI space, it's the whole space is evolving like never before. And Runway is right at the cutting edge of that. Okay. So we first start out. So we're going to start with step one. So we pull the whole thing together using RunwayML. But we start actually with Midjourney. And you've probably seen my earlier Midjourney training. And if you haven't, you can look down below. We'll link to it so you can see our earlier Midjourney training. But Midjourney is basically you chat to a bot. It's like a chat conversation to a bot, and it creates images. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to actually do this together. So let's share my screen. We're going to go entire screen. There we go. Go full screen. And then let's pull Midjourney around. So this is what Midjourney looks like. And when you install it, it's you get to chat to it. You chat with Midjourney through something called Discord. It's basically a chat app. And in here, you talk to it, and you can see examples of images we've made. There's a picture of me. There's Joseph Stalin. There's very strange birds flying around. There's me in a space helmet. Yeah. Anyway, this is Midjourney, and so when you talk to it, it creates images, and it can create anything you could imagine. So, like if we wanted to create, you just say /imagine, and then you give it a prompt. You say robot seagulls flying over a beach with a futuristic city in the background. Let's see what that does. Okay. And literally anything you can imagine. So, and you could use this for product placement of like this was all generated by AI, by the way, this one here, everything about it. So you can put models, you can have that create models for you standing around using certain products or wearing certain types of clothes. You can create just about anything you could possibly imagine. And you could do it in any artistic style. You could do it photorealistic, so it looks just like a real photo, and a lot more. But here we go. There's our robot seagulls flying over a futuristic city. I think I like the fourth one. So there's an example of that. So we could upscale that. That's what the U4 is. You click on the upscale 1, 2, 3, or 4, and there we go. There's our robot seagulls flying over a futuristic city. So we could then use this to feed our video app. So we can take this static image, feed it to the Runway video app, and it will then transform it into a moving animated video. So that is how that works. So what you do is you come in here and you take, after you've kind of got the idea of what you want the scenes to be, you just create a bunch of static images, and you're going to want to create quite a few of them. And lucky, Midjourney is very inexpensive. So there used to be free plans. I don't think they have the free plan anymore, but it still is really, really cheap. You can get in, and it does not cost a lot of money. And if you don't want to use Midjourney, you can use other kinds of image generators as well. But you're going to want a pile of related images. Okay. And so once you've got them, we're going to upload those into Runway, which I'll show you in a second. And then you can use either text instructions, or you can just feed it the picture, and it's going to animate it. And so what you're going to do is we're going to stitch these together. We're going to have a whole series of short little clips. And if you remember in the ad, there were just scenes, right? One scene after another. Each scene is based on one image. So well, for that video, that ad that you saw, we used a combination. Sometimes you just upload the image and you just let Runway do its thing, and it will come up with some cool stuff. Sometimes you upload the image and you can actually prompt it with text and say you want it to, like, hey, make them be walking, or put them in, make the sun move in the sky, or, you give it instructions. Okay. So that is what we've done. And right now you can get Midjourney. I think it starts at $10 a month, but it is so worth it. and you could make all kinds of pictures with this. And I have a lot of fun just honestly playing around with Midjourney, and not even not even for business, just for fun. It's quite amazing what you can make with it. And of course, we did a beginner's training session on Midjourney. So if you don't know how to use Midjourney, again, I'll link to the video in the description, and you can learn all about how to use Midjourney, how to get it, how, all the details of the basics. Okay. So you've seen how you go to Midjourney, you create your images. And what we did is we made a lot of images. Okay. So we had a pile of related images of, we had robots doing all kinds of weird things in different situations and scenarios. And then once we were satisfied with that we had a good representation of different scenes, then we went over to Runway and popped them in there. Okay. Now, the other thing we're going to do, we're going to jump ahead in a moment. We've got our images, but we are also going to be creating audio and music. So the whole thing will come together and it will all make sense as we do it. But first, we're going to start out by putting our images into Runway and animating them. So I'll be showing you that. And with Runway, there is a free version that'll let you output some videos, but it's kind of limited. Paid plans start at $12 a month. Again, really, really inexpensive. And we're moving on to tool number 2 now. So now we've got our images out of Midjourney, and we're going to move on to step 2, which is now we're going to go over to Runway, and we're going to put them in and transform them into moving animated scenes. Okay. And again, I highly recommend you pick up the paid version. You can do a lot of additional features, and it's really, really cheap. To get good use out of Runway, what you'll find is that it takes a lot of experimentation. That's why I like to create extra images. So when let's say I want 10 scenes in my video, I might create 15 or more, 20 different images. And I get a chance to kind of experiment and be creative and play around with Runway. And I'm probably going to throw out, 50 to 50% of the images and video footage that we create. We're probably going to throw it out by the time we, refine it down. So you want to do extra images, create extra scenes, and then throw out the ones you don't like. Okay. So after you've set up Runway and you've logged in, you're going to be clicking on image to video. And so let me share the screen again. Let me pull around the right window and get screen sharing going. And where's my Runway? There it is. Okay, let's pull it around here. So this is inside Runway, and it's runwayml.com is where you can go to learn more about that. And right now that we are in the projects mode, we want to go here under videos, generate videos. And what we're looking for is image to video text. Okay, here we go. There it is right there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come in and we're going to go text to video, and we're going to drop our image in here. Okay. And as an example, let's see, I made that one. I forgot to download the birds. So I'm going to save it on my drive really fast, and then we're going to upload it. Okay. So I saved it to my hard drive. It's right there. There it is. And we can if we just want to let it do its thing, we just click generate. Okay. And it's actually going to now take that weird image of robot seagulls and it's going to transform it into some kind of a animated scene. And it's kind of cool because you never quite know what you're going to get when it does this. And then sometimes it takes a little bit of guidance. So sometimes we might do that process and not like what we see. And then we could try giving it some text instructions on what else to do with that image to make it into an animated video. Okay. So, and then before you get to generate that image into a video, you're going to want to check out the settings. Okay. There are some settings that you're going to want to change. And it's basically like the resolution, and you want to be able to have it give you high resolution videos. So check your settings before you start generating those. And you're going to want to check something called interpolate. Okay. You want to check interpolate on the instructions. And that just means that the animations in your video frames are going to be smoother. It's going to smooth them out. So the animated motion is going to smooth out. So check interpolate. And when you check that box, you're telling Runway to come up with more frames of the animation so that makes it flow and be smoother. And then the other one you want to check is upscale. And that just means the quality of your video, the resolution of it is going to come out better. And that's under your settings. So just before you generate your first video, go into settings, check interpolate, check upscale. And that's going to give you high resolution images that are smooth and high quality. Now, if you're going to be doing a sequence of different shots, let's see. Well, I'm not sure. I'm reading the teleprompter here. I'm going to skip past this part of the instructions here. Let's see here. Note for editor. We'll edit this little part out in the final video. All right. So you're going to do this many times. You're going to upload your videos. You might have to, or your images rather. You'll upload your images multiple times, and mine is still running. So when it's finished, I'll show you what it created. But it may take you uploading several images, may take you even trying the same image multiple times. It may take you playing around with the text prompt to kind of get it dialed in exactly what you want. But the final product should be something that is, pretty high quality, something that you like. Now, because it's AI, I actually like it to look a little weird, a little strange. And I find that this helps my ads, which is not intuitive. Some people would want to think they want it really polished and really professional looking. I find that if it looks a little strange, it actually works better, as weird as that is. So, all right, well, it finished. So let's take a look and see what it created for us. So we'll hit play here. Oh, look at that. It made the seagulls fly. That's cool. And it made a 4-second clip. So you can also specify, I did that so it's really short, but Runway will now do, I think it's 16 seconds is the max. So Runway will now do up to 16 seconds, but that's an example. So it took that image and it animated it. And what I found is that sometimes, like if you have an image of a person, it'll take the person, it'll make them turn their head or make them blink their eyes, but it does all sorts of interesting things to make it filled with motion. And so now you'd have a bunch of these scenes that you've stitched together. And the cool thing is now we're going to actually use Runway at the end to put it all together. So with Runway, we're getting our animated scenes, and it's going to be our final video editor when we finish the whole video and it'll come back at the end. Okay. So here we go. And let me just skip ahead here now. Note for editor while I skip ahead. Okay. So what I like to do is mostly don't use text prompts. I like to just upload the image and let it do its thing, even if that means you have to retry it multiple times. I think I like that. That seems to work superior, and you get stuff that more closely resembles your original images. But you can add text instructions, and in those text instructions, they will change the final video output, and it can change it quite a lot, and it could depart quite a bit from your original image. So try it first without any kind of text prompts. But what you can do if you need to do a text prompt is you can tell it what you want it to do, kind of a description or action of what you want to be going on, and what kind of style of the video you want if you're going to do text prompts. Okay. And for text, I can show you that simply as well too here. So what we're going to do is let's go back. So if you go text to video, so here's where you put the text prompt. So you can upload an image, but you can also put a text prompt, and you could say, seagulls flying over a Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I just went full screen on accident. Okay, so there you go. We could also just do a text prompt and hit generate and see what it comes up with. But you have those options. Personally, I like uploading the scenes that I have created with a image first. All right. Now, next up. So again, note for editor. We'll skip all of this. And for those of you watching, I've got a teleprompter that guides me through here. So I'm trying to speed up and get as much content done in the time we've got together. So I'm going to fast forward through some of this here. Okay. Sorry, everybody with the live audience. Okay. Cool. Now, one of the things that you'll notice as well, if we go back here, that there is a library that you can look at. So if you want to see examples of what others have used Runway for, you can click and you can see down here are examples. So these are examples, and you can, if you hit remix, you can even try to redo that. So these are giving you for inspiration if you want to try to figure out what people did. And if you hit remix, it shows you their original prompt. See how I clicked it and it did that? So here we can hit remix. So, but anyway, that's another thing you can do is look at those for inspiration. And so now we've got all of our scenes put together. So you have several scenes that you're going to pile together and turn into a, basically a little mini video. And so now you need a couple of things because number one, we're missing your voiceover. We need a voiceover. So you can go to a tool like Claude 2. So Claude 2 is a free tool, or you can use ChatGPT at chat.openai.com. Or you can use Claude 2, depending upon where you are in the world. That is a really good tool and is free. And you could use those to generate your script. You could tell it you want a short script for a 1-minute video ad and describe what you want, and it will give you your script. Or if you want to write it yourself, you can also do that. So you need to write your script or get AI to write it for you. And now we're going to transform that into your audio, so to your voiceover. So in that ad I showed you, that was 100% AI that has created that. And so all we're going to do is we're going to head over to a tool called 11 Labs. And again, if you haven't heard of 11 Labs, I've talked about it in previous shows. You can check the channel library, or we'll link to it in the description down below when we post our final video. And you can learn more about how to use it. But let me show you real quick. I'll pull up 11 Labs right there. And it's really, really simple. Okay. So we can actually use any of these voices that you see here, or we can go over here to speech synthesis and just create anything we want. So you just put your script in here. You pick the voice you want to use, many, many different voices, and you hit generate. That's it. So the script that you wrote for your little video, you just paste it right there, click generate, and it's going to output your audio file for you. It is incredibly easy to use. And 11 Labs is a powerful tool for all kinds of voice tools. Okay. So now you've got all of your scenes put together. You've got your voiceover. Well, now you need music. We're almost done. Now you need music. We've got visuals. We've got everything we need. We need to back it with an audio track. And it really puts the polished final touches on that. And that's right. There are AI tools right now that will generate entire songs for you. You put it in a prompt, tell it what you want. It will create an entire song. And there are a lot of tools on the market that will do this. but I like one called Full Journey. Now, Full Journey is very cool because it does a lot of stuff. It does a whole bunch of different features. I like it for the music feature. One thing is, it's free. You can actually get a free trial, and you can actually mess around and get a lot out of it without having to pay before you get familiar with it. So what I'm going to do now, I'll show you Full Journey, and we'll actually create a little audio clip together right now. So let's do that. I'll share the screen again. Let me pull this window around. Let's get the right one here. Okay, Full Journey. So here is Full Journey. And over here, they have all these different rooms. And we're going to come over here, and what we're looking for is the music generation right there. Okay. So, and you can see here all these different styles, and you literally just describe what you want. So let's say we want a hip hop jazz jingle. Just do that. So what we're going to do is you do slash, what is their music generation one? Music. There we go. And you put your description. So slash music, put your description, put it in. Okay. And I've already generated a lot of music. And you can see I still have credits remaining. So let's keep on going. And you can learn more about this at fulljourney.ai. Okay. So right now the request is in queue. I'll come back to it once the song is ready, but that's as simple as it is. And here's examples. So that's all. That's AI. That's AI. That's AI, obviously. So all of these are created by the AI. There's another one.
It's the classic oldies show.
Oh, that's a voice.
Soothing, slow music.
Full Journey also does voice, by the way. So, yeah, it does all that stuff. All right, well, mine is in the queue, so while we're waiting, we'll continue on. So you're going to end up with a voiceover audio file, a music audio file, and all of your clips. And you put it all together, you go back to back rather to RunwayML, and we assemble the whole thing together. And let me show you that. I'm going to pull the right screen around, and we'll go do that together right now. Okay, so we're going to go back to Runway. There we go. Here's Runway. And then we're going to go, let's go back. We'll go over here to our projects. Okay. And we can just make a new project, and we're going to make a video composition. Okay. Now in here, we've got all of our stuff. We've got all of the images. So here's our seagull image. So let's drop it over here. There's our seagull image. You just drag and drop it, just like that. And let's drag over our, this is our music. Just drag and drop it. That's it. And then here is our voiceover. So drag and drop that. And watch, that's how fast we put it all together.
Did you know you can now launch your own online business?
All right, and oh, I think I accidentally just here. So now watch this. The audio is too loud, right? You notice that?
Did you know you can now launch your own online?
So we just come on here, we click the audio, and over here we can change the volume. So let's dial the volume way down and try it again.
Did you know you can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse? Sounds crazy.
Still a touch too loud. So let's highlight the audio and turn it down just a little more. That might be too quiet. Let's see.
You know you can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right?
Now watch this. All we do is we keep dropping in more and more and more clips. Okay. So we've got all of our clips in here. And we can just drag them and drop them. That's it. Drag and drop. Drag, drop. And we just keep doing that. We just keep dragging and dropping the stuff that we want in the library into the clip. And it's going to now, the whole thing is, oops. The whole thing has now been created.
Did you know you can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse? Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business.
And you just drop them in there. That's it. And then from there, we just click export and you say what resolution you want. You'll have different choices depending upon if you're, what you're paying for or if you're under a free account. But it depends. Like you can see here, I need to upgrade to get different formats, but I can create an MP4, which is what you want. You can upload that for any ad platform, any social media platform. I like to do it in high def, 1080p. That's high definition. And we just click export and that's it. We're done. So that is the entire process. So you've drugged all of your assets, dropped them on a timeline, and you hit export and you're done. You have a completed video. We timed it. And we know that from the time that if you learn this, you watch this video, you practice it, you learn it, you can create ads just like the one I showed you in under an hour. And that's without hiring any experts, without having any technical knowledge, any advanced technical knowledge, or anything like that. So there you have it. Now, with that, what I would like to do is go to questions related to this topic. So do you guys have any questions about using these tools and putting it all together? So we started off, number one, we used Midjourney to make our images. Number two, we pulled our images into RunwayML. We turned them into animated scenes. Three, we went and got our audio voiceover from 11 Labs. And then four, we got our music from Full Journey. And we pull it all back together again in RunwayML and we hit export and you're in business. That is the whole thing in a nutshell. And producer Nick, are you out there? Let's see if you're out there.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. So when you did this this one that you just created, that was made by you. Did you have any advanced training or knowledge about any of this stuff before you did it?
I played around with it a lot, a little bit of Googling here and there, maybe like a YouTube video or two. That's the extent of it.
So when we first started this project together, we didn't even know which tools we were going to use, right? So we started literally from just an idea to within a day, we had this content, and that's pretty impressive. So for those of you guys who saw the ad, what do you think about that? Did you let Nick know? Did he do a good job? So it's all created by him. Producer Nick did the whole thing. I won't take credit for it. I just gave him some ideas, told him which tools to use, told him how to pull it together, and left it up to him to just go actually implement it. So I thought it came out pretty darn awesome, to be honest with you. And, oh, by the way, I want to see if my jazz music came out. Oh, it hasn't come out yet. Still in the queue. Okay. Oh, well. No jazz music for us. Cool. I see somebody asking about we generate the script. If you want AI to write your script for you, you can use one of two tools. You either use ChatGPT or Claude 2. Claude, think the name of a person, right? CLAUDE. Had to think about that for a moment. So Claude 2 is a tool. It's free right at the moment. There's free beta access. Unfortunately, it's not available worldwide. but I know in the US and Canada and perhaps some other places by the time you see this, it is available. But yeah, that's what we use to write our script. And then Nick, any other questions that are on topic that we should take up?
Yeah, there was one. I'm scrolling up. Someone had asked about the ads. You had mentioned you want the AI to make things that are strange or weird looking. And they wanted to know if you could still, if making the AI make weird or strange ads, if this would still be a good idea for food or luxury items.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I would say, now you don't want to make your items look weird. That part I would say you wouldn't want to do that. But if you wanted to have unusual images and unusual scenarios of your products and items, being on the moon, right? Maybe somebody taking a lunar vacation and they're taking your product with them as an example, right? The cool thing is the AI really lets you unleash your imagination about any scenario that you could imagine, you can create. And so you still can do that. And you just don't want to make your products look weird. Just think about the general branding and think more about, like, if you think of television commercials, there are like the Geico Gecko. What the heck does that have to do with insurance, right? But it's weird and it catches attention, and how many other things do you think of like that, where there's either, a brand icon, talk about the fast food people, whether it's the clowns for fast food or Wendy, for Wendy's hamburgers, or, there's a lot of things like this. If you start to think about more broadly about what Fortune 500 does with their branding, and you can now kind of apply this stuff to your own and think about ways that you can make weird and unusual with your products without making your products look weird and unusual. All right. Next up, any other questions?
Yes.
All right.
Someone wants to know, how do you set the duration of your video in Runway?
And I don't have that up now, but I think, how do you control that? Where it's the difference between like 4 and a 16-second video? Let me look. I'm trying to go back now to get in there. I'm in the video editor. So when you're generating a video, do you remember where that is?
Let me see. Let me pull it up on my end.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, it starts at, okay, now I got it. Here, let me show everybody. Okay. So here is where you're doing text to video. And right here are the settings we talked about, right? Where you see interpolate, upscale, remove watermark. That's the other one. If you're under a paid plan, you want to remove the watermark. Here is the duration. And it says right here, you have to generate your first video first, and then you can extend it. That's how that works. So you create a 4-second video first, and then you can come here, click on the little clock, and then you can extend it to a 16-second video. There you go. And then what I'd like to do real quick is I want to do our YouTube monetization test. Would now be a good time to do that, Nick?
Sure.
Okay, so audience, I want to test something. So this is a fairly new channel for us that we've just started building. We just started doing these weekly shows, and I'd actually like to test the YouTube monetization features. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the button that sends out a YouTube ad. And I want to hear from the live audience who sees an ad and who doesn't. What ads do you see? And we're going to do this experiment together. And then next week, join me live next week, and I'll show you the stats, and we'll talk about how much money the ad generated. All right. So we have just right now at the time of me hitting this, we have around 100 people watching live. So not a giant audience. We got a decent number of people here. 100 people are watching. So I'm actually going to turn on that monetization and try to push an ad out to everyone. And then you guys tell me in the chat what you get. Some of you may get ads. Some of you might not. Those of you on like YouTube Premium are definitely not going to see an ad. But let's find out. We'll experiment with this together because, you know, I have never monetized a YouTube channel before. This is the first time I'm actually monetizing a YouTube channel. Normally I use YouTube channels and I don't even bother turning on monetization, but this time we did. So let's have fun and find out. So here I go. I'm going now into the YouTube studio and I'm going to click the ads button. And I think it worked. I clicked the button. I think it's sending out an ad. So some of you might be seeing an ad. I'm not sure. And I got to sneeze. Perfect time to run an ad for a sneeze. But I clicked the button. Okay. Good. And let's do here, I'm going to say, let me know when the ad is over for you. Okay. And some of you may not be seeing an ad at all. This is kind of fun. I've never done this before. So we'll see what a single ad is worth for 100 people on live. And some people got a car ad. Some people got 2 ads. Madam Butterfly didn't get an ad at all. Someone got an ad for Instagram. Wow, that's cool. Well, thank you for participating in this. Those of you who can actually hear me. Okay. Okay, cool. So Alan is on YouTube Premium, which I have YouTube Premium. I got to say, I watch a lot of YouTube. You know, definitely more than I watch TV. I watch it for tutorials and learning. I'm constantly looking things up and learning stuff using YouTube. And so I invested in YouTube Premium and it's been well worth it. But, and some of you saw 2 ads. Interesting. Okay. So is everybody back? Hopefully everybody's back now. I think that should have given enough time that everyone is back on. I did notice the audience dropped. That's interesting. Okay. Audience dropped just a bit after that ad. So that's something to note. Okay. Oh, great related question from Noxious, however you say that, on how do you monetize a YouTube channel? Well, you have to get at least 2,000 subscribers, and then you have to have what's called watch time. So 4,000 hours of watch time. It took us about, Nick, what has it been, 2 months since we've been trying to do this? I think so.
It's been about 2 months.
Okay. And we haven't uploaded a lot of content. We've done these weekly live shows, you know, but you know, and we've turned some of that content from those shows into videos. And but it took us 2 months to get monetization active. And then there are other forms of monetization here on YouTube as well. They have these things they call the YouTube, like they call them stickers on YouTube. I don't remember, but you can actually you can pay money to put special chat on through the chat panel, as an example. You can also have YouTube memberships where people can become channel members and pay a monthly subscription. We actually got a couple of those that have happened already. So those are other ways you can monetize, and you can turn those on earlier. I think it was at 1,000 hours of watch time. You can activate subscriptions and then the stickers. And then to get like ad monetization with like ads that show on your videos, that's when you need the 4,000 hours of watch time. Okay, cool. Well, we just knocked 10% of our audience right off the air by doing that test, but oh well, it was worth it for experimenting. Awesome. Now, what I would like to do next is I want to do a little plug. So if you are not a push button AI customer, I know a lot of you are in the chat. Who here is a push button AI customer? Tell us in the chat. But a lot of the audience is also not a member. So I know we have a lot of our customers that are here. There are lots of you who are not yet a customer of push button AI. And so I'd like to show you another little commercial. It's a little fun commercial. And we convinced Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and even Elon Musk to promote push button AI. Although, as you could probably guess, it's all AI. They really didn't do that. These are all fictitious characters. But let me show you a little ad. This is another example of the kind of ad that we taught you how to do last week. Last week, I taught you how to make ads just like this, and we'll be posting it in our members area and back to the channel here shortly. But let me show you the presidential ad, and then we'll be back for the next training section.
The presidents, celebrities, or characters in this video are all fake and generated by artificial intelligence.
You know, the other day while I was resting my eyes, I woke up to find that I'd built an entire online business.
Really, Joe? How'd you manage to do that?
Well, you see,
Wait a minute, Sleepy Joe. Let me guess. You had push-button AI do all the work, didn't you?
that's right, Donald. It found me a fantastic domain name, built out a complete site, set up my shopping cart so I can get paid, and even wrote an entire email sales campaign for me, all while I was napping.
Well, I've been using push-button AI too. And believe me, my new business, it's huge. The best. So much winning, you wouldn't believe.
This push-button AI sounds phenomenal.
Oh, it is. It's almost as genius as I am.
But with better hair, no doubt.
Guys, all this talk is boring to me. What everyone needs to do is click the link of this video and go to the masterclass to see how to use this powerful technology to build their own profitable online business.
Well, if Elon says it, it must be worth a shot.
You're right, Barry. Everyone should click the link right now.
I can't believe I'm going to agree with Joe, but this masterclass sounds like it's going to be huge. Absolutely terrific. The best masterclass ever given, probably.
Okay, guys, how about we hit that link? Time is money.
So there you go. There's another example of what you can create to promote your businesses with AI. Of course, obviously, all of that was fake, created 100% with AI. And we did a tutorial last week on how we built that ad. We showed you step by step the tools we used, how we pulled it all together. And so we haven't yet posted that video back on YouTube, but if you go into our library, you can go check out last week's live show, and we taught you how to make ads just like that one. And so let's move on to the next segment that we are going to do. Let me see if I need the prompter for this. I actually probably don't need it, but let's see. Oh, there we go. Cool. Here we go. So we're going to move on to the next segment. And if I missed your questions, by the way, then we're going to go to open questions at the end of the broadcast, and you can ask me anything, and I'll answer any question you might have about business building, about marketing, about using AI in any way you might think of, and we'll answer all of your questions. So I apologize if I missed your question, but we're going to move on and get into the next segment because we got a bit of content left to do today. And here we go. AI images are incredibly useful in my business. I've used them to make a lot of profit. I use images generated by AI in my ads, in my content, in my blog posts to attract social media attention, to get traffic from Google, and a large variety of other things that we use AI generated images for in my business, and it is producing a lot of profit for us. Now, there's been a breakthrough in a tool that a lot of people use called Midjourney. Midjourney is now doing something called in-painting, which is just like magic. If you're not familiar with what in-painting is, it allows you to take an image and then you can highlight a section of the image and tell AI to magically pop something in there. Let's say you've got an image you've generated of a scene, right? Of a beautiful scene, and you'd like to put the moon in the sky. Well, you highlight the section of the image where you want the moon, and you just tell Midjourney in a text prompt, and like that, you've got a moon in your picture. And I've seen it being used for all kinds of stuff. You can use it to put clothes on people. You can use it to change the color of the clothes people are wearing. You can put buildings into pictures that weren't there before. You can change background scenery. You can even change like the hair color and eye color of the people in your pictures. It's really powerful. And what I'd like to do is show you some examples of in painting, and we'll do some messing around together here live. Right now we're recording this with a live audience, and so we'll play around with some pictures and have some fun with in painting with Midjourney today. And this is an update that people have been looking for a long time. And in painting is, again, it's the ability where you basically brush out a section of an image and then let the AI fill in or paint in the content for it. And like you want to put a top hat on someone, you want to put a watch on someone, you want to change the color of their clothes, anything from a big thing of the picture to a small thing. And you can have it where it will change it right on the fly as you're looking and previewing the image. And now this tool, it is the first release of it. So this has just been released by Midjourney, and I know it's going to be undergoing improvement. So this is the very first version of in painting in Midjourney, and it's already super useful. Now, I can't wait to see what else they come up with this tool. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. So let's do this. I'm going to go in here and bring over, let me get the right footage. Let me share my screen. Here we go. And let me pull Discord back over. Now, again, to use Midjourney, you are going to need to have a Midjourney subscription. Midjourney is inexpensive. I think they have done away with their free version of their subscription, but you can get in, and it's incredibly inexpensive to use Midjourney. And if you're not familiar with it, check out the link below and you'll learn all about how to use Midjourney. So today we're not going to go over the basics of how Midjourney works or how to use it. If you want that training, look in my catalog, look it down or at the description down below, and you can learn more about it. But Midjourney essentially, it sits inside it's called Discord, which is a chat app. So it sits inside the Discord chat app, and you get to chat with Midjourney, and it creates images for you. That's the basic idea. So if we want to use what's called in painting, there's a couple of things we need to do first. So first, you want to have Midjourney installed, and see my training on how to install Midjourney on your computer. And you want to have one of their subscriptions. I think it's as cheap as $10. I think they have a $10 a month plan. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to go /settings. So you give Midjourney commands by typing the / key and then its command. And then see there, /settings. So you can click /settings and then we're going to hit enter. Okay. And in here, you're going to see different settings that you can change within Midjourney. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have turned on is it remix? I've already turned it on. Yeah, remix mode. So you want to make sure that you've turned on the remix mode. So it might be off like that by default. Just make sure you turn it on. It'll turn green like that. Okay. And that's all you got to do. Now you have other options in here, which we won't talk about today, but the one you want to do to turn on in painting is you want remix mode on. Okay. Now, after you've clicked that, you'll have the in painting editor activated. So what you'll notice, see this vary region, see that if we scroll up, there's an image I made a little earlier during the broadcast today. And if we go over here, it's a bunch of robot seagulls flying over a futuristic city. And so what we could do is we come over here and click vary region, and we get this editor. Okay. Now we have two tools. We have a square tool down here, and we can draw a square over just like that. Okay. Now, if we decide, oh, we don't like that, we don't want to edit that area, we can click that little undo and it's gone. Okay. We could also use this little thing here, and down here's like a lasso tool. So we can kind of draw a free-formed area like this. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to then say what we want to put there. We'll say put a colorful tent with children running around. And then we're going to hit the button. And it's now submitted the job, and we'll see how it comes out. So again, here's our original image right there. And it is now going to try to take the beach and put a tent on it. And we'll see how that does. So Midjourney is now doing its thing. And while it's doing that, I'll come back on camera. And so now you can do things like changing clothes on people. And we can even try that. I've got, we can look at some past images and try, oh, it's outputting here. I went away too quick. So look at that. So it gives us 4 options. So again, see, here's our original. And now it's put a colorful tent. Now I happen to like this one here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to upscale it into a larger image. These are like previews. So we got preview 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we want to upscale version 2 right there. And so now it's going to make it bigger. And there we go. Just like that. So we could also do things like, let's see if we can change the seagulls. So let's go back to the seagull, and we're going to click vary region again. And then let's go undo. And then we're going to use the lasso tool, and then let's lasso around. Oops. We're going to lasso around the seagulls. Wow, I'm having trouble with the lasso tool. Okay, there we go. So we've done that around the seagulls, and let's turn them into shiny chrome metal robot seagulls. They're not shiny enough to me. So let's turn them into shiny metal seagulls. Let's see what that does. All right, so one part of the image you don't quite like, it's going to re-output it. We'll give it a moment to do its thing. And so here's how we get our static images, right? So when you want to turn these into animated images, that's when we download these images and we use RunwayML to animate them. So here's where Midjourney only does static images. Okay. Oh, well, that didn't quite come out how I wanted, but there we go. It literally followed my instructions, but it made just one giant metal seagull. Okay. A little crazy. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to try, let's put, let's go back to our original, and we're going to say vary region. And instead here, I'm just going to do undo. I'm going to get rid of all the in-painting. And instead, I'm going to highlight the sky. And let's turn it into a beautiful orange sunset. I have no idea what this is going to do, but let's find out. So again, we started with our original seagull image, and we'll give it a moment to do its thing. Now, this seems like a simple tool, but it is really powerful, because one of the things that I love about AI is that you can take anything you can imagine and make it real. So in the past, you would have had to hire an artist, try to articulate and explain what you want to have created, pay them and have them create it. But now you just bypass all of that. From the idea in your imagination, as wild and as unusual as it might be, you can now create a beautiful piece of art that is exactly what you have imagined. And now with the in-painting tool, if it doesn't come out quite how you want it, you now have a way to tweak it and adjust it and make it better. So let's take a look. It has come back, and that's interesting. Isn't quite what I wanted, but kind of. So let's upscale version 4. So that looks like a futuristic city on a planet somewhere. It's got is floating mountains in the sky. That's quite something. So there you have it. But that's in painting. And now with this tool, you can quite literally take anything that you have in your imagination and make it real. And I have a lot of fun with this where I just do it for fun. And I just make some interesting art, interesting concepts that I've thought of, and I want to make an image out of it. And there's a lot of other tools too. And if you're interested, I can do an advanced class on AI image generation. So let me know in the chat if you'd be interested in that. For example, you can take your face, go into AI, create any AI scene you can imagine, and have it put your face on the characters in the AI scene. Be kind of cool, right? I could teach you how to do that in a bunch of other advanced AI image tactics. That's if you want them. So if you would like to, if you'd like me to do an advanced training on AI image generation, let me know and we can arrange that on, maybe we'll even do that next week's session if there's enough demand. So producer Nick, keep an eye on the chat and see if there's enough interest in that. And if there is, let's do an advanced AI image generation show.
For sure.
Cool. Well, then I think that is it for our preset content. So what I'm going to be diving into next is our commission chain reaction training. That's what we're going to do next. And that is all about how you use push button AI or any AI tool really that you might be able to do this with. And you build a business, right? So push button AI, for those of you who don't know, it creates an entire digital course product for you. It finds your domain name, registers it, installs your hosting, activates all the paid premium plugins you need, writes your course for you on any topic you could possibly imagine. And I've been watching customers, and you'd be amazed at some of the really weird courses that people are coming up with. Very unusual on just about any niche you could possibly think of. And the fun thing is for us is we get to watch all of the different courses that everyone is creating. And it is quite cool. So it can make a course on anything you can imagine. And so with commission chain reaction, I'm teaching you how to take that digital course business that push button AI builds for you and how to turn it into big affiliate commissions. So it's a very unusual strategy called commission chain reaction. And if you haven't seen the previous segments, you're definitely going to want to catch those. I've done it at the end of the last 3 live shows. We've talked about commission chain reaction. Also, if you're a push button AI customer, you will find the commission chain reaction training in your members area. If you go to push button AI, you log in, go into your members area, you will find your commission chain reaction training in there. And if you're a paid member, you're going to get not just the video training, but you'll get our downloadable guides. You'll get all the prompts, all the stuff you need that we've covered in the training will also be included. And that's for everybody who is a customer of push button AI. All right, so we're going to get into the commission chain reaction training. And again, this is how to make affiliate commissions using push button AI's course builder. That's basically what this is all about. So, okay, cool. Then let's do this. I'm going to move that around here. We'll move this around here. Now, today's little mini presentation was created with one of the AI tools we featured last week. And that is, here we go there. We have Gamma that we're using for this. So the Gamma app helps me create my presentations. So let's get started. So here we go with this segment. This is part 4 of commission chain reaction training. And if you haven't seen the previous trainings, check the YouTube channel, check the description down below for links to the earlier training, and make sure you catch this in order. Otherwise, it probably won't make sense to you. But this is powerful training that is going to teach you how to use AI to generate massive affiliate commissions. We do this using the power of digital online courses. And we have a strategy where you're creating a digital online course. You're loading it up full of affiliate links that earn you commission. Every time someone clicks a link, you get paid when they buy stuff, fill out forms, sign up for things, and you get paid. And so you promote your course so that people go through your course, and then you get paid commissions while your students are going through your course. And on top of that, you're building a buyer list. You have a massive list of people who buy courses and products in your niche market. This is an incredibly powerful strategy, and it's kind of an advanced strategy. So if you've missed the earlier training, be sure you've caught it, because this one is going to kind of pick up from the point where you should have a site up. Building it with push button AI is a snap. And then you should have your course created, which push button AI also makes it like that. You should be now ready to start promoting your course business, because all the hard work and the technical stuff was handled and done by push button AI. And you followed my simple training up to this point. And now it's time to start getting customers and start getting traffic. This is a point where some people get a little confused about how this is going to work. So I'm going to do a quick overview of how you're getting traffic and how you're transforming that into money. And then we're going to talk about how you recruit the people that are going to send you all of your traffic. Let's dive in. First up, your course business that has been fully created by push button AI. It has a sales letter, it has a shopping cart, and an entire what's called a learning management system. So when traffic goes to your website, they pay to get access to the course. So they'll pay you anywhere from as little as $11 up to about $79 in order to get access to the course. That person who pays you through your website is given a username and password for them to log in. And then there's a whole system that manages getting them through that course. Okay. So one thing that we do is we go out and we recruit partners. We go find people who are willing to send us traffic. We don't have to pay them anything up front. They send us traffic. But in exchange, we give them a hefty chunk of the money people pay for those courses. So if I have a course that's $29, I might give it all to my partners. I might say, hey, send me a bunch of traffic and I'll give you 100% of the money created from that customer. So when they buy and pay me $29, I pay the partner the whole $29. Some people might go, wait a minute, why would you do that? Why would you pay someone 100% commission to send you a sale? How are you ever going to make any money? Here's the thing. The money is in the back end, because now I have the buyer list. I have the customer list. That I have subscribers on my mailing list who have been proven to get out their credit card and buy things from me. That is worth way more dollars than that simple $29 that people are paying to get the course. I'm going to make way more money promoting affiliate offers to that list. I'm going to make way more money filling my course up, sprinkling affiliate links all throughout my course, because now when my course buyers go through my course and see my links, they click them, and I get paid. So I pay out 100% commissions. I mean, you could do less. You could do 75 or 70 even, but it has to be a high amount to attract partners so that they will send you free traffic. You pay them their commission, and then you earn your commission on the back end. Does that make sense? So you're paying out affiliate commissions to get the traffic, and then you're earning affiliate commissions by promoting other affiliate links. Now, this can be kind of a confusing concept, and which is why it's really important you go through the earlier commission chain reaction training. It's quite simple. It sounds complex, but it's actually quite simple, largely because the hard stuff is done for you by the push button AI software and platform. All right. So that's where we are at this point. And you should have your push button AI site up. You should have your course built. You should have your affiliate links sprinkled throughout your course. And now you're ready for traffic. So let's get into that and how you're going to get it. So with commission chain reaction, you are going to find partners. you're going to find influencers, people that have access to lists, or they have high traffic websites, or they have popular YouTube channels, or large Facebook pages, or large Facebook groups, or maybe they have a big presence on LinkedIn, but they have a captive audience that pays attention to them. You're going to find them and you're going to partner and team up with them, and they will send you all of your traffic for free, no money out of pocket. And this is what we're going to do. First up, you need to decide, do you want one really large partner, like really large, that could basically basically run your whole business with you? Or do you want many partners so that you don't have all your eggs in one basket? Each of these has benefits. We'll talk about them more in detail, but there's two strategies. Either you go out and get lots of different partners, or you go find a heavy hitter, a powerhouse who can send you a ton of traffic, and you just partner exclusively with them. So these are two different strategies, and you should decide that going in. And again, we'll go into more detail about that in a moment. Okay. Then once we've decided, are we going to go for one big fish, or are we going to go for lots of medium and little fish? Then we go out and we find those partners. I'll show you how as we go along. You gather their contact information. So you go out and you find all the people who might be willing to partner with you. You collect their contact information, and then you do what's called cold outreach. You just reach out to them and say, hey, I want to partner with you. And I'll explain in more detail as we go through the training on how you do this. And then when they say, yeah, I'd like to partner, I'd like to try this out, you simply log into your Push Button AI website, and it will give you a link that you just give to your partner. So you give your partner, they have their own very special link that will track all of the sales that they send to you, and it will track all the commissions, and it will help you pay them all their commissions for sending you the sales. That's the overview of what we're going to cover today. Now, if you're going to go for a single partner, you want to find a large influencer, someone with an extremely large audience who, and this is someone who is going to be very hard to convince to do a partner deal with you unless you do an exclusive deal. So you go to this partner and you say, hey, I'm creating a course on how to get started with golfing for people that are brand new to golf, and they want to go out and use this as a way to, establish relationships and network with their fellow business owners, and they don't know how to play. We're going to teach them how to play golf. I'd like to sponsor your channel. And what we're going to do is we'll make this entire course exclusive to you. In fact, I will co-brand it with your branding, and I will give you 100% of the money that is made from selling the initial course. What do you say? I mean, think about this. Somebody who has a large audience, maybe a YouTube channel or otherwise, that is the exact audience that you want. They need to monetize that. They need to be able to make as much money as possible from the audience that they have. So now if they can brand a course branded to their name, they can even have influence and tell you what they might want in the course, and you could put it in it. And now you have an exclusive one-to-one relationship where you have the exclusive course for Joe Blow's golf training, right? And Joe Blow, in exchange, is going to consistently promote you on his channel or in his group or to his mailing list or wherever it is that he or she has their audience. The agreement is it's exclusive. It's co-branded to them, and they get 100% of the money. It's a offer they can't refuse, right? This is not an affiliate offer like they're used to being pitched for people going, oh yeah, promote my thing and I'll give you 25%. There's thousands, tens of thousands of people out there trying to do that. No one is coming to them going, hey, I will build an entire course. I will brand it to you. I will sell it, and I will give you 100% of the profits. No one is approaching them with these kinds of deals. So when you do that, they're going to listen. They're going to be like, wait a minute, this sounds incredible. So, and then you get into explaining how it works. You're going to give them a simple link. They promote it. The entire thing is tracked. And then once a month, you give them a big fat payment for all the sales that they made for you throughout the month. And the system tracks it. Push Button AI tracks everything. It does an entire affiliate program management. It tracks it, calculates how much money you owe your partner, and then you just send them their payment once a month. And in exchange, they're going to consistently promote your business over and over and over. And every time you get a new buyer, even though you're paying 100% to your partner, you keep that buyer. They're on your subscriber list, and you keep all the money from that point forward, whether you sell them things, your own products or services, or whether you promote affiliate links, which is the easiest way, right? I think a lot of people are looking for more passive, easier money. So the affiliate links definitely get you with that. So that's how this works. And that's why an exclusive partner can be pretty good, because if you strike a deal and get an arrangement, then it's just locked in and you don't have to constantly babysit and manage a bunch of affiliates. You don't have to keep recruiting more and more people. You've got one person to work with, one person to keep happy. And as long as they can keep promoting you, works out really well. So that's the one partner strategy. You're basically truly partnering with somebody in that scenario. Now, the other thing is we've got the more traditional strategy, which is multiple partners, okay? And in this case, you're going to be constantly recruiting and finding people out there, small, medium, and large as well. Larger influencers are just harder to land, but you can still get them. And you're going to have the many partner strategy. So this, you don't have to co-brand your business. You don't have to put anybody else's name or associate it with anybody else. It's all 100% you. And you just go out and recruit a lot of different partners. Now, this is good because it's not the scenario where you have all your eggs in one basket. So you don't have one partner who can get angry with you and blow up your whole business, okay? And you have many, many different streams of traffic from many, many different partners. But that's also the downside too. So it's great that you have many different streams of traffic and streams of money coming in. That also means you have to recruit them and manage them, which takes more time and more mental energy. So those are sort of the pros and cons of each approach. And you should kind of decide which route you want to go. Are you going to go big game hunting for the giant 800-pound gorillas in your space that have big old lists and big audiences? Or are you going to go for the approach where you're going to have many different littler affiliates? So that's the decision to make. And from there, it's pretty simple, really. You do outreach. And so what we're going to do is it's really simple. You just go to YouTube and you do a search. And then you go to Facebook and you do a search. And you go to Google, just good old Google, you do a search. And you go out and you find the people that have large websites, large YouTube channels, large Facebook pages, and you just start making a list. And that's if you want to do it yourself, the quote unquote old fashioned way, right? So if you'd rather, you can also hire someone very affordably on Fiverr, okay? So you can find people that will do lead research for you on Fiverr all day long, really inexpensively. So you can hire one of them and you could tell them, I only want people in this niche market that are talking about these particular topics. I want you to go find me many websites, many YouTube channels, many Facebook pages, and then I want you to gather their contact information. And that part is easier than it might sound, because usually their contact information is readily available. You may not realize this, but if you go to the About Us page on their website or the Contact Us page on their website, it's usually right there. Often in social media, they'll publish a phone number or an email address or a link to their contact form on their website. But there's usually a way to get through to and reach these large influencers. And it's easier than you might think. I've done it, and I've gotten a hold of people that are surprisingly powerful influencers, and it's very easy to reach them when you just do a little old-fashioned detective work and you just go look on their website for their contact info, or go on their profile page and look in the contact details. Heck, on YouTube, many times there's a little feature where you go to the about page and it will just show you their business email, where you just tell you right there where they want you to email them. So whether you do this or whether you go to Fiverr and hire a data miner to go out and mine the web, pulling this information together, you just need to make a spreadsheet of all the sites or pages that you want to contact, all of their contact information, and you start reaching out to them. And the outreach messaging is quite simple. You're going to send out a series of 7 emails spread out over 7 to 14 days. And you're just going to be highlighting the value of what they get when they work with you. You position your partnership as a solution for them to get steady, predictable, and large monetization, because you're going to be giving them 100% of the money that comes in the door. It makes it quite easy. Now, the other thing is you can call them. Surprisingly, you can just quickly get their phone number. It's usually listed, and you call them. Now, that's what I found to be the best form of outreach. Now, some people don't like cold calling. They don't want to get on the phone. That's understandable. You don't have to, but I find that that's a very effective way. And then finally, if you're a little too nervous to call, then private message. The beauty of social media is almost every social media platform has a direct message channel straight to them. Facebook Messenger. Twitter has direct messaging. Instagram has direct messaging. LinkedIn has direct messaging. So you can private message these influencers directly in that same way. Don't overlook this. It's an incredibly effective way to reach out to them. All right. And so now we have done all of our outreach. We have our list. We're out contacting these people. Push Button AI takes care of all the rest, all the tracking and all this stuff. You just go right into Push Button AI. You activate your affiliate module, which we have training on that in your members area. If you're a Push Button AI customer, there's training in there that will show you how you activate and use the affiliate plugin. And you just enter your affiliate's information in, hit a button, and it will give you a link. You just share it with your affiliate and you say, hey, just promote this link, and then you get paid 100% commissions. And the Push Button AI affiliate plugin that's installed on your website, it tracks all of the clicks, it tracks all of the sales, it tracks all of the payments, and it will take care of helping you pay your affiliates. So, awesome. So that is this lesson. So I'm going to dive in a little more on how to manage your partners and how to actually get them to take action and move forward to getting you lots more traffic. So we have one more lesson in the commission chain reaction series. Well, actually 2. I'm actually going to I have a bonus lesson that I haven't, I just now told everybody, the secret bonus. But we have 2 more sessions. We got the final session and then a bonus strategy on traffic. We'll be doing those in the next 2 weeks of training. And again, all of the commission chain reaction training is being put in the Push Button AI members area for paying customers. If you're a Push Button AI client, you will get not just this video training, but you'll get the transcripts, the written guides, any prompts, materials. We've even got some downloads that you can download, like where to go to get affiliate links and how to do all the affiliate marketing stuff. We have some guides on that, and all that will be available in your members area. So what I would like to do now is see if there's any questions about commission chain reaction. Any commission chain reaction questions? We'll keep them on topic before we go to open questions in just a moment. And producer Nick, are you out there?
Yes. Hello?
Yes. So do we have any related questions on commission chain reaction?
I don't see any yet.
Okay.
I'm on standby.
All right, cool. Well, we're going to go to open questions in just a moment as well. And then I want to remind everyone, if you haven't become a Push Button AI customer and you want all those powerful features, you can join our beta program. It's currently closed. It's not open to the public. But if you attend our free masterclass, you can find out if you're qualified and if you want to join our beta program. And to do that, you just go to pushbuttonai.com/free class. pushbuttonai/free class. So that's pushbutton.ai, not .com, .ai/free class. And then that will let you register and learn all about the early access beta program and see if it's a good fit for you. And then you're going to get the course builder. It will build an entire 12 module training course for you. It does video training for every module. It can do audio training. You get a logo. You get a 30-day email sequence. You get blog posts created for you, your sales letter written for you, your squeeze page to get subscribers written for you. You get a free report created for you, all done by AI. And on top of that, not only does it create all those things, it installs them. It sets up your website. It sets up your learning management system, your shopping cart, all of it, and pushes it live, ready to go, and then hands you the key. Isn't that amazing? If you're interested in that, make sure you sign up for the free class and see if that is a good fit for you. All right. Was there any other commission chain reaction questions?
Someone was curious about how you do the bookkeeping for all of this. I saw someone talking about that.
Yeah, and I talked in our earlier commission chain reaction training, we went into some of the features of our affiliate management plugin that you get on your website. So if you're with us and we built the Push Button AI system, built your website, it has all of that pre-installed. It tracks the relationships. It tracks the commissions. It tracks refunds. It tracks if you've paid the commission or not paid the commission. Everything is handled by the affiliate management plugin in your website. And it's quite powerful. It's just, all automated. So it's a very, very powerful plugin.
All right.
Cool. Any other related questions?
No.
No? Okay. All righty. So what I would like to do, I want to do another experiment. You guys up for another monetization experiment? So our audience has dwindled a little bit. We're not quite where we were before. And I would like to do another monetization experiment. So how this is going to work is I'm going to push the button that says it's going to send ads to you. And I would like to know in the chat, let me know, do you get an ad and what kind of ad? Even if you don't get any ad at all, then I want you to tell me in the chat. And then next week, we'll come back and we'll see how much money these ads made, okay? So it'll be our joint experiment where we get to learn together what that is. And so let's do this. I'm going to head over here, and I'm about to push the button. Let's see if it works. Okay, so there, I pushed the button. Let's see. See if I can push that out and see who got an ad and who didn't. And what is it? So I can't quite tell yet, I guess because of the delay. Okay. Hot sauce. That's funny. No ad. Okay. Okay. I think there we go. So May got a Cholula hot sauce ad. Somebody got a bank ad, a donate to Asia ad. A lot of no ads. Okay. A lot of no ads. Okay. Cool. And also somebody else got a banking ad, a floor covering ad. Okay. Cool. Yeah, and I see some people asking about Groove. So Groove is a product by a friend of mine, Mike Filsame. So I have been promoting his launch of that. So I do see Groove questions. I definitely am not a Groove expert. So today I'm here talking about Push Button AI, but Groove is a great product, and I think they're complementary. They serve different purposes. Push Button AI has a very specific purpose. Groove has some really cool stuff. They're great products that can go together, but definitely that one's not mine. That one is Mike's product. Okay, cool. A Robbie Williams ad. Interesting. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, so talking about Groove, if anybody here is interested in Groove, that is still on the market. So groove.ai/Bill. Groove.ai/Bill is my affiliate link. And I've got some cool bonuses for it, by the way, if you're interested in that product. Groove.ai/Bill, B-I-L-L. If you join through my link, I'm going to be doing some exclusive training, especially if you take Mike up. He's got a free trial to their white labeled version where you actually get an entire product. You can actually create an entire software company branded to you using that white labeled product. So if you are interested in Groove AI, go to groove.ai/Bill and you can sign up under my affiliate link. And if you do use my link, of course, I get a commission for that. And I'm going to be giving you some bonuses. I'm actually going to teach you how to get customers and how to drive traffic to build a successful software business, which I've generated millions of dollars in software sales, many millions of dollars in software sales over the years. And so I'll show you how I do it and help you out with that. That's an exclusive bonus from me. So both Mike and I are going to jump on a live stream and give you some inside information about that. All right. And that's when you buy through my link, groove.ai/Bill. Okay. That being said, we are going to open questions so you can ask me anything you want. Ask me what my favorite color is, what I had for dinner last night, whatever you want to ask me. Ask away. We'll do any questions. Again, my mission for this show is that I help you either build from scratch, starting a new business, or I help you take your existing business and grow it to all new levels. That is my mission in life, is to help you with those things. And so ask me any question that you might have, and I'm going to do my darndest to help you with it. And so, Nick, do we have any just general questions that we can take up before we wrap up today?
Yeah, well, I remember you had asked earlier if the people watching wanted you to go ahead and do an advanced AI generative image training. And the reception was that they wanted you to do that for sure.
Oh, good. Yeah. We can totally do that. We could do, we could cover some of the advanced ways to use Midjourney. I can talk about some of the Midjourney plugins like the face swap plugin. And then maybe even talk about some other image tools, because there's other ones out there too.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and I see May asking if push button AI is specific for course building. And as of today, yes, but this is not the only business model that we'll be supporting. So push button AI is a system that is intended to build business models for you at the push of a button. So let's say maybe your business model might be affiliate marketing. Well, we will have a push button solution to launch an affiliate business. Maybe it's blogging and you want to get free traffic from the search engine. Well, we will have a push button solution to launch an entire blog business, including all your keyword research, all your SEO, all your article writing, as an example. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. The first business model we support is the digital course model, where you can create digital online courses and people pay you to get access to them, or you can give them away for free. Yeah, that's the first business model we're supporting. The other two are coming online soon, but there you go.
So we had some people asking, how do you get to talk to the Midjourney bot without being in the Discord server where you're having to scroll through everyone else's pictures and you can't find your own?
So yeah, one of the things that happens is when you add, you can add Midjourney to your own Discord server. That's kind of the secret. And so, which is really easy. In fact, you know what? I guess I can make a server here real quick and show them just to, yeah, why not? Here, let's do that. You guys want to see how to do that? I'll show you how to use Midjourney like that real quick. Okay. So in Discord, you have these things called Discord servers. Okay. And so, let's see, where is the thing to make it? Why don't I see the thing where I can make a new server? Let's see. Because I'm on direct messages here. So let's go. I'm going to go to, whatever. We'll go to Genmo. Let's see. Okay. Why do I not see the button to create a new server? I know it was right here. It's under settings. No. Okay. I thought I was going to be really clever and show you this really fast. And now I feel really silly. There we go at the bottom. My list is just way too long. Okay, here we go. You scroll all the way down to the bottom and you say new server, add a server, create my own for me and my friends. It's probably the simplest way to do it. And we can say Bill's live show server. Hey, you know what? I don't know. Dare I invite the audience to my server? I might do that in a future show. And now we've just created a server. Okay. So, and from here, you can add Midjourney to it. See where it says here, add your first app? I think Midjourney is going to be in here. I think you can get it from here. Midjourney bot right there. We add the Midjourney bot to the server, just like that. We say continue. Authorize. Yes, I'm human. I am not an AI. And there we go. So now it has added it to my server. So Midjourney is now active in my server. And I have a couple of ways I can talk to it. I can talk to it inside my server here, or I also could just right click here and say message Midjourney. And that's what you're seeing here. See that? So now I have my own server and I can talk to it in here. So now that it's in this server, I can do the /imagine command right in my own server. I could say a smiling smiling weenie dog. Right? And so now it's going to generate the image right here in my own server. Which, by the way, who here uses Discord? Should I spin up a Discord server for our live shows? That could be cool. We could have a place to go discuss stuff, the latest AI techniques and latest marketing and money-making techniques. Have a nice little community. We could do that if you guys are interested in doing a community Discord server. That'd be fun. Maybe I can recruit a couple of you to help me with moderating it.
Someone had suggested that earlier.
Oh, okay. So there we go. So we can see here. None of these look like mine. Here, let's try this. Mine is a wire-haired. So let's see if it can get a breed. Let's call it a smiling wire-haired. I'm not going to spell dachshund right. Maybe I did. Okay. Let's see if we can get a picture of Roxy. But yeah, so there you have it. And yeah, if there's enough interest, I won't do it today. I want to be a little more prepared. But on a future show, if there's enough interest, we can do definitely do a Discord server for everyone. And that's all week long. We could share tips, resources, other AI tools, helping people have the community kind of everybody helping each other. Okay, there we go. It's a little closer to Roxy, but not really. The hair is too fluffy. What do you think, Nick? Probably number 2 is the closest to Roxy. I think so. There you go. All right. I waste too much time with Midjourney, but there you go. That's how you add it to your own server and how you can talk to Midjourney directly. All right, cool. So then with that, let's go to any other questions you've got. Who's got a question?
Yeah, I remember someone had asked earlier, and they wanted to know when we were going over the runway. We made our ad with Runway, the image to video, text to video. They wanted to know what the use cases were for that technology to make money.
Definitely for viral social posts or ads. I'm mostly using it for ads myself. So as an example, these ads like the one we showed you, they're getting us clicks for half the price of a normal ad. I mean, so think about that. If I'm acquiring a new lead or a new customer for half the cost, that's powerful. That is powerful. So that's my preferred use. I know other people are having a lot of success making viral content that helps get attention to their brand. All right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Oh, I see Leo says wants to learn how to use Discord. Okay. Yeah, I guess, you know what? Maybe we should do a Discord show. And we'll just talk about everything related to AI and Discord. And as part of that, I can show everyone how to use Discord, how it works for the newer people. Because I know a lot of people don't have Discord. Not everyone has it. So we could do a Discord show. And as part of that, we could cap it off with a advanced training on Midjourney.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, because there's a ton. I mean, the thing is there's so many great AI tools that you access them through Discord. And many of them are free. Like I've showed you several that we're in those Discord servers and they're free. You can make music, make videos, make images, and it costs nothing if you just know how to use them in Discord. And Discord itself is free. It doesn't cost anything. So, okay. It seems like we got that seems popular. The Discord show.
I'm sure.
All right. And then what I'll do is I can't say for sure that it will be a permanent thing, but we'll experiment with the Discord community. I don't know if it's something that I want to continue to manage on an ongoing basis. I don't know exactly how it's going to go, but when we do our Discord show, we'll spin up a Discord server for the audience and we can start a little community together. And if it seems like it's providing value and it's useful to everyone, we'll keep going and we'll keep it rolling. But if it turns out it's just a big time waster and a big distraction for everyone and it's not really providing value, I may not keep it open, but we'll start it and see how it goes. Okay, awesome. Well, then I'm going to say last call for open questions, and then we're going to be wrapping up for the day.
We do have a few that have rolled in.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do more questions then.
Yeah, so Ian wants to know, where do you see AI in the next 3 to 5 years?
Oh, gosh. Well, it's going to get a lot smarter. So, right now you have to it takes a lot of control to guide and steer the AI to get it to do what you want. And I think that's going to get easier and easier as time goes on, to the point where you could tell an AI something very simple and it will go research the steps. It will figure out what the steps are. It will then do the steps, check its own work like a human might do, right? Right now, you have to babysit it and make sure it's following the right sequence of steps. And many times you have to tell it explicitly step by step what to do. And it's going to get better and better at not needing those explicit instructions. So I think that's the biggest change we'll see in the next 2 years. You go 5 years out and you might see AI installed in robots, physical machines. So, which then we're talking like science fiction world by then. So, yeah, you have your butler robot who walks around your house serving you drinks. Okay, what else we got?
So we got another. Oh, is my mic on?
Yep, you're here.
We got another question. Someone wants to know what makes your ads go viral when you're doing these AI ads.
Yeah, I think if they're humorous, like you saw our president's ad, right? So it either has to have an element of humor, it has to be entertaining. I've seen things go viral just purely because they're weird. I mean, Nick, you have shared several things with me, right? That they go viral, and the only thing that really makes them go viral is they're just strange, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you know, like you sending me AI videos of people eating spaghetti, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody here seen the president sitting down eating spaghetti together? I don't know if you've seen that. It's kind of disturbing, honestly. All right. What else?
Oh, so we this is more on the commission chain reaction side of things. Someone wants to know if it was worthwhile to create a short video introducing yourself to potential affiliate clients.
Oh, like as to when you're recruiting your partners. Yeah, if you're comfortable on video, I would say that would be useful. Yeah, I mean, if you want to have like an affiliate recruitment video that says, you know, hey, here's who I am, here's why you should partner with me, here's the benefit to you, and then I think that could be a very powerful way to make your, you know, recruiting of partners better. You know, not everyone is going to be comfortable doing that. So, you know, if you're not up to it, you don't have to by any means of the imagination. It's not required. But if making video is something you're comfortable with, yeah, I think a partner recruitment video, you know, put it on a page where people can come see it. I think that could be definitely be useful.
Someone is curious about the legality of using figures like Trump or Biden or Elon in your AI ads.
Well, here is okay. First, I'm not a lawyer. I can't give legal advice. If I ever do, you should ignore it. Okay. That's the first thing I'll say. In general, how do I want to say this? I would not use a celebrity who uses their likeness as a way to make money in my ads, period. That definitely isn't. If I'm using somebody else's likeness, who, like, maybe they go out and do commercials, or they're an actor, or they make their living endorsing products or doing things like that. Just from an ethical standpoint, forget legal, I wouldn't do that, because I don't want to interfere with somebody's livelihood. I would not do that. Now, a historic or presidential figure, yeah, okay. I mean, that's a little bit different. And I'm talking now from an ethical point of view. And I would also make sure that it is really, really, really obvious that you're not trying to pretend that, you know, President Trump is endorsing your product. All right. That will get you sued. And I think you have to look into what fair use is a little bit. You can research that, and you have to make up your own mind on what is right for you. But for me, not speaking from a legal standpoint, but from an ethical standpoint, is how I approach it. I don't want to interfere with any celebrity's livelihood of how they might make money. And I don't ever want to appear as though I'm trying to confuse people into thinking that a celebrity endorsed my product. Okay. Just don't do that. And the rest, you have to do a little bit of research about copyright law and fair use and make your own judgments. Yeah. All right. What's next?
So, someone wants to know what program did you make the Talking Obama on?
We did a whole show, our whole training episode last week. So if you go look in our library on my channel for last week's training, which, by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, boy, what a bad YouTuber I am. Hit the subscribe button, right? Like this video. If you've gotten some value out of today's training, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn the notification bell on so that you can get notified when we go live. And we're always putting out great content on money making, on digital marketing, on entrepreneurship, business building, all stuff that you're going to want to see. So subscribe to the channel and you'll see more. But in the library, there's a show we did last week, and we did specific training on how we did that whole commercial. We showed all the tools, the procedure, how we did it. And we're going to be taking that as an episode and dropping it to the channel soon. But I believe that it's in our AI profits course inside Push Button AI as well on how we did it. So, all right. And now I really, really, really have to do last call. We've been on for 2 hours now. So we're at the end of the show. So I would like to ask a last call for questions, and then we'll answer the final ones, and then we're going to be wrapping up for today. What's left?
So, well, Noxious has mentioned they're in the legal field, and they were saying they can ask their legal team on the use of likeness as an issue for public figures. So that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, in general, I think, historic figures and not people that make their living off of their likeness. All right. So then if that's it for questions, I have one final thing that I want to share with everyone, and then we'll be wrapping up today. But I want to thank you, first of all, for tuning in. So thank you for being part of the show. We're here every Wednesday at 2:00 Pacific. And then all throughout the week, we drop other content out here on the YouTube channel. So make sure you are subscribed. And as I said, if you got value today, hit that like button. It helps feed the algorithm so that YouTube knows that we're doing good stuff here. And on that, I'm going to queue up a little promotion, because if you're not a Push Button AI customer, you really need to be. It will build you an entire business at the press of a button. And so I'm going to throw over to myself and a little commercial about Push Button AI, and then we shall see you guys next time. Bye for now. A member of Push Button AI, then what are you doing? So I would like to invite you to a free masterclass. We're going to be covering in detail how to create an entire digital online course, an entire business, in fact, that can be set up 100% using AI. And if you'd like to attend that free masterclass, what you're going to want to do is head over right now to pushbutton.ai/free class. In that class, I'm going to show you how we can help two different kinds of people. Number one, if you've got a business and you want to add training, courses, or information to your existing business as a new profit center, or maybe a way to add value to your customers, then I'm going to show you how to do a detailed 10-module training course, including 50 to 60,000 words of content. Have it set up and built for you by AI. Also, if you're trying to start your first business online and you're looking for a great business model to make some money online, then Push Button AI is the right solution. And I'll show you how you can use this amazing tool to build an entire business like that. In a snap, Push Button AI will build an entire course for you, create video training, audio training, write your sales page for you, write 30 days of emails for you, create your logo, build your website, set up your shopping cart, set the entire thing up, create a members area so that people can pay you to get access to the course, and you get to charge money and keep all the profits. It's quite easy. You answer 2 questions and you hit a button, and it literally does everything for you. A logo, a 30-day email sequence, your sales pages for selling your product. It creates the entire training course that you can charge money for. It installs your website, sets up your hosting, launches your site. It even helps you pick the perfect domain name, all powered by AI. You just literally log in and start up your brand new business. So attend the free masterclass. I'll show you a live demo of how it works. I'll explain the entire business model so you can see exactly how does it work and how do you profit. That's pushbutton.ai/free class. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. You'll see it down below the video down there somewhere. Hit subscribe, hit the like button. It actually will make sure that you're notified next time that we go live. We release content all throughout the week, by the way. So we have videos on additional strategies and tactics we'll be dropping to you all week long. Check out all of our useful content. Head over to pushbutton.ai/free class if you're not yet a customer. Every paying customer, we're going to be taking today's training. We'll take all the prompts, all the resources, everything that you need to use it, and we're going to put it in your paid members area. So you'll see it in your AI profits course inside your members area. On that note, I'll see you there. Bye for now.
You can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business. If you have tried and failed at building an online business or you've got no idea where to start, there is good news for you. We are entering a new exciting era of AI, and I'm here to teach you how to use it to build and grow an online business. Because I'm handing you a blueprint, a business in a box powered by AI, and it's called Push Button AI. Imagine a tool so smart it does all the heavy lifting for you. Builds an info product business, sets up hosting, launches the website, and even crafts engaging email sequences. Here's the thing. This isn't like anything else out there, and this is based on what's working right now. Push Button AI is based on my experience of generating over $100 million over the last 20 years and helping over 81,942 customers build and grow their own online businesses. If you'd like to find out more about this, register now and dive into my free live demo to uncover strategies and traffic tricks that will pivot your business and skyrocket your online business from surviving to thriving. Imagine what your life would look like today if you bought Bitcoin when it was $1. You now have the same opportunity with Push Button AI since nobody else is doing this. Don't miss out this time.
The presidents, celebrities, or characters in this video are all fake and generated by artificial intelligence.
You know, the other day while I was resting my eyes, I woke up to find that I'd built an entire online business.
Really, Joe? How'd you manage to do that?
Well, you see,
Wait a minute, Sleepy Joe. Let me guess. You had Push Button AI do all the work, didn't you?
That's right, Donald. It found me a fantastic domain name, built out a complete site, set up my shopping cart so I can get paid, and even wrote an entire email sales campaign for me, all while I was napping.
Well, I've been using Push Button AI too. And believe me, my new business, it's huge. The best. So much winning, you wouldn't believe.
This Push Button AI sounds phenomenal.
Oh, it is. It's almost as genius as I am.
But with better hair, no doubt.
Guys, all this talk is boring to me. What everyone needs to do is click the link of this video and go to the masterclass to see how to use this powerful technology to build their own profitable online business.
Well, if Elon says it, it must be worth a shot.
You're right, Barry. Everyone should click the link right now.
I can't believe I'm going to agree with Joe, but this masterclass sounds like it's going to be huge. Absolutely terrific. The best masterclass ever given, probably.
Okay, guys, how about we hit that link? Time is money.